What's going on, guys? How's it going? It's rubbbbsy. Got a Black Ops gameplay here. It's a pretty decent game. I'm not sure what gun I end up going with here. And you see all my ghost classes. But yeah, that's Black Ops really for you. But I think I was messing around with it. This is when I was like kind of getting back into Black Ops, playing for that week. So I think in the end of my Black Ops career, a lot of them were hardline just because I was so I didn't really need Ghost for that advantage. Hardline or I think hardline is in the Ghost class, but that's that with Black Ops. I don't really want to talk about Black Ops. I kind of wanted to talk about my weekend a little bit. I was kind of in that phase of posting videos, and then it seems like I went away again. But I was kind of on like a little weekend vacation thing. I guess you can't really even call it a vacation because I went, to where I grew up. I still call it, some of the times I say, yeah, I'm going home, but when I'm going to Indy to my apartment, where I live normally, but I also say going home to Batesville, Indiana, where I grew up. So you guys can Wikipedia that, I guess. See how small it is and everything like that. But I was home for the weekend, and they have like a little German drinking festival. Pretty much, it's in like a town about 3 minutes away, so it's pretty much Batesville. But I had a good time, all my friends there, everybody I knew growing up, and everything like that. So that was definitely, fun to be home for the weekend. Caitlin was with me, and I overall had a good time. There was a couple moments where some people let, alcohol take over them, and, a couple of my buddies, and it was just pretty crazy, but overall I had a good time. I can't complain. I love going, seeing everybody for the times that I can, and that's that. I don't know, a lot of cool things have been going on. I've been away, a bunch of just looking for jobs and everything like that. I have this job thing on a Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, in the morning to the afternoon, so I'm hoping that falls through, or that falling through would mean I don't get it or anything like that. So I'm hoping that goes smoothly, and I end up with that. It would take away from my potential, uploading so many videos. But it's really what I need, and it'd be good for everybody, I guess, because I would be happier, and I could still bring you guys content. I'd probably want to bring you guys more content, let you know how everything's going. But it's a longer video, so I wanted to give a little, 3 or 4 minute, 3 or 4. I wanted to,
talk about some other stuff going on. So I went to see Dark Knight Rises 2 nights ago. I went to go see it Sunday night in the IMAX at the NCAA building downtown Indianapolis, and it was good. It was definitely good. I don't know how I rate it to the other ones, because I think all of them have like a, the first one was okay. It was pretty good, but it wasn't that great. The second one was obviously good, if not a little bit overrated, just because of the fact that I know it's kind of shitty to say, but if Heath Ledger was still alive, would it be labeled as good of a movie as it was? Would that performance be looked at under the spotlight that it is? I'd still say it'd be, labeled. I love the movie, don't get me wrong, but I think there's certain aspects of the movie that are overshadowed just because of the fact that, what happened. And unfortunately, you guys see the news with what happened in Colorado, and that's just being crazy. So but I don't really think that like, if anything, it kept away some people from going to see the movie, and it was a good movie. I think the third one was probably overall the best one of the bunch. There were some parts that I would like to see different. There were some parts that, I would, would have shined the spotlight on some more. I think Bane was a good villain choice, but I would have loved to seen the Riddler. But I think it's just like Christopher Nolan wanted to do something different with Batman, which he accomplished. And I just think, he didn't want to go, look at that knife. He didn't want to go, obviously Two-Face, Joker, Riddler. You know what I mean? He wanted to be different with that, with the villains. So I think Bane was a good choice. I think they all had good stories. And intertwining, the characters were picked, the cast was very good. Everything was probably, going down as one of the top trilogies, of all time. Definitely, I guess, in my opinion. But with everything going on with the whole Batman thing, I kind of want to talk about that a little bit. Two of my friends on Facebook, they were sharing this like government conspiracy thing, for the election coming up and everything like that. So they were saying it was, I don't know if the government told him to do this or whatnot, but that's what the article is. It's staged. That the shooting was staged, to shine light on certain political musings or political tasks. And I think that's ridiculous. For all I know, in 200 years, there's going to be some document uncovered where it says, 9/11 and all these things were government conspiracies, and that could be, but it's just, I don't understand how people will, go into that immediately right after. I just don't get that. Why would you? I don't know. It's like, I think these people are also the people who can't admit that something is wrong. Like, what is wrong with this person so that he will go and do this? I think ultimately there's something wrong with those people. They can't accept the fact that the world just isn't what they want it to be. I think that's what it boils down to, or that they're scared. That's probably something inside them that tells them to avoid or not think about the unknown. I think a lot of people are like that with death. They're afraid of death, and they just don't think about it. So ultimately, in the end, they're just miserable towards the end of their life. But that's all. I'm running out of time. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys enjoyed the commentary. Let me know what you thought of it, and I will see you guys next time. All right, so long. Bye.